5 months ago, we bought this house for £146,000 and we are spending £160,000 to renovate it and convert it into the best HMO this area has ever seen. And the progress has been amazing. The house has been fully insulated, plasterboarded, and ready for the skimmers to come in on Monday and skim it. Hi, I'm Greta, and behind camera is my husband Daniil, and together we are the Vnoutchkovs. And last year we bought 3 large properties and we are converting them into a large HMOs. And this year we are doubling down on our goals and we're recording all our journey here on this YouTube channel. So if this is something that interests you, make sure to like and subscribe. Now let me show you around. So as you can see, obviously the ground floor is still getting plasterboarded. There is way more progress upstairs. But the boys, they starting to plasterboard the whole house. It's been insulated. In this house, we actually insulating. We're gonna insulate the cold walls, and this should save us a bit on a gas bill. So this is something we're doing differently from our first project. We are making sure all the outside walls, all the cold walls are insulated. Let me show you the kitchen. As you can see, our electrician has been in. They gutted all the spotlights out. So this is where our big living room and the kitchen is gonna be. And the back room obviously still needs to be boarded. But let me show you upstairs where more progress has been happening. So we are now on the first floor and let me show you around. So this is one of the very nice sized bedrooms. And the boys started plasterboarding everything. So we had our acoustic designer to create us acoustic design for this house for the best acoustic performance as it's an large HMO. And what we had to do is we have to fireboard all the existing ceilings, and then we had to drop them with the metal brackets by at least 125 millimeters. And insulate it with the 100 millimeters insulation, and then we had it to double board it again. And after that, when the house is done, the acoustic designer will come and run the test and provide us with the certificate that we have to provide to the building control just to make sure that the house has the best acoustic performance. And obviously we still have to plasterboard it with the moisture boards, all the bathrooms. Now let me show you the rest of the house. This is gonna be one of the off suites and it's gonna be amazing size. Let me show you the rest. Yes, so you can see here all the fireboard coming from above of the ceiling. So we have to fireboard all around. And actually in this house, what is very nice compared to our first project, the sockets has been cut perfectly. We had a big problem on the first project. They actually cut it too big around and then we have to fix it, and it was super annoying. So we made sure that on this house, they cut the sockets perfectly and it's been so far great. This is gonna be one of the other bedrooms. And yes, we had our electrician. They pull all the lights. They created all the spotlights as well. They pulled the cables for the smoke alarm. So all of this is gonna be skimmed. They're gonna start to skim next week. And another very big lesson that we learned from our first project is the ceilings with the metal brackets. So when we came into our first project, our electrician informed that our ceiling is quite bouncy. And when we came in to check, we're gonna insert the video here so you can judge, are they bouncy or not? We said to our first builder, like, surely this is not okay how bouncy the ceilings are. And he tried to convince us that it's absolutely fine and a little bit of a bounce, it's a normal thing. But actually they installed the metal brackets like every meter. So they made way too big gaps where usually metal brackets should be between 40 to 60 centimeters installed next to each other. So obviously here the boys done a great job. The ceilings are sturdy and they don't bounce at all. So that was a big learning for us from our first project, and we made sure this is not gonna happen here. This is one of the smaller bedrooms, but it's still amazing size, and as well it's been almost done with all the boarding it up. Like you can't see the insulation anymore, but everything has been fully insulated. And now I'll take you to the loft, and you can see here a little bit how insulated it was, and we're gonna insert some pictures for you to see. So now let me take you to the loft. So now we are at the loft. As you can see, it already has been skimmed, and this is one of the bigger size rooms in the house. It's gonna be amazing once it's done. It's really beautiful and big, and a lot of light in this room. And yeah, so they started skimming it. They're gonna come back and finish skimming it on Monday. We have, as you can see, a scaffold here in the hallway because we need to plasterboard and start skimming the hallway. Now, let me show you the rest of the house. So this is gonna be an off suite for that big bedroom that I just showed you. And as well, it's great size. The only thing, actually, the boys, they have to put a moisture board. They by mistake actually just boarded it up. So the green board instead of the gray needs to go in here. And this is gonna be a second bedroom in a loft as well. Amazing size. I'm so happy with this loft here, and it's just gonna be two really great rooms. As you can see, all the walls has been insulated. They just need to be boarded up. One more thing I actually haven't mentioned to you about acoustic performance is that all the walls between the bedrooms actually has to be double boarded twice. So it needs to have two boards for the acoustic performance. So that's what we are doing here. And let me show you. So here is gonna be another great size bathroom, and we're gonna have a little walk-in wardrobe there. So yeah, that's our update on the house. So every project is teaching us new things, and on this project we've been so much faster and better than on our first project, and this one is running just so much smoother, and we're making sure we're avoiding all the mistakes from our first project. And actually on the first project we are almost near the completion, and if you would like to see how the first project is looking like, make sure to check out this video here. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next update.